Hey, welcome. My name is Kelsey. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I'm going to do a shop my stash. So my last video, I did a makeup inventory, and throughout that process of counting everything, I actually separated everything into either a different box or a different bag or something. So I have it all separated right now. And I was thinking, is there ever going to be a better time to do a shop my stash than when I have everything separated into categories? So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm wearing this bright pink shirt and it feels very fitting because it is beautiful outside. It's like 60 degrees, 59 degrees here in Minneapolis, and that's beautiful. It's sunny, it's not even windy. I just got back from a nice long walk with my dog, and so I'm feeling great even though it is scary times out there. Trying to find the positives, trying to get outside as much as I can, get some activity going, keep me on some sort of schedule. So let's just jump in to the Shop My Stash. I was thinking we would just start here with base products. So this is primers, concealer, foundation, and powders and setting sprays. So I'm trying to keep this one, I have a lone foundation that fell out. I'm trying to keep this Shop My Stash session pretty small. I don't want too many products because I think that's been my issue in the past. So I'm going to pick out 2 primers because I do usually pick between a dewy one and more of a mattifying one. So I'm going to pick 2. I think I'm actually going to bring this one back. This is the No Pore Blum Primer from Touch in Soul. This is definitely a favorite, and I haven't used it in a while. So that's going to be my more smoothing. And then I don't think I'm going to go with, it's not super mattifying, but this one is a luminizing one, and I've been kind of trying to use this up for a while. This one's from Dr. Brandt, and it's the Luminizer Primer. And I do feel it's the Pores No More, so I do feel it smooths your skin really nice while adding a little bit of luminosity. I like to use these kind of primers if I'm going in with more of a dewy foundation look that day. Or more of a mattifying, sorry, that would make more sense. A mattifying foundation, I like to use a dewy primer. And then for foundation, I'm definitely gonna need my Bare Minerals foundation. It's just my favorite. It's what I'm wearing today. So I'm gonna go with Bare Minerals. I can either do a really simple look with this, or I can also make it a little bit more full coverage. And then for my other foundation, I'm going to bring this back. I haven't used this in a while. This is the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. Now for concealers, let's see. Definitely going to have to bring this one in. It's the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. This has been one of my favorites recently. I think I picked this up in January maybe, and I've been loving it, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to bring this one in. This is the NYX Gotcha Covered Waterproof Concealer, and this one's in the shade Ivory. I did finish up the light shade recently, and so I'm going to bring this one in and try and get some use on this. For powders, I'm going to bring in the Becca Hydra Touch Setting Powder. I haven't used this one in a long time either. And I think I'm just going to have to bring in the Glossier Water Powder. It's my favorite, and I'm almost out of this. I am tempted to put in another Glossier order, except that I don't really need anything else but this powder. And for setting sprays, let's go with some that I haven't used in a while. Let's bring this out. This is the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. I have not used this in a while, and I probably should kind of use it up soon. I'm going to bring in this one too. This is the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray, and this is just a little travel size one. I bought it a few weeks ago for a trip. And I kind of like it, so I'm going to use this and then the dewy one. So that's going to be it for base products. I'm going to move that aside. Before we move to blushes and bronzers and highlights and stuff, I'm going to take a look at my face palette collection. I have so much more here than I thought I did, and that's not even all of them. Let me grab the other ones. I kind of forgot about these bigger palettes in my initial count of products. So I'm going to bring this in for sure. I haven't used this palette in quite a while. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Collection. My more pinky highlight did end up breaking, but these 3 are my ideal products from this palette anyways. And so I'm going to bring this in. I have not used it in quite a while. I think I'm also going to bring the Alamar Cosmetics blush in. I haven't used this in a really long time. I don't typically use either of these orange shades, but I love this pink one. This is in the shade Light Fair, or Fair Light. And I think that's going to do it for face palettes, because I don't need that many face palettes. Let's look through my blush and bronzers, because this is where I have a lot of, not gonna lie. You know, I did just realize I have this blush that I probably should have counted in my face palettes, because there's two, I don't know. But I'm gonna use this. I have been trying to use up this color here. This is from Pacifica. Got this in an Ipsy a long time ago. This was actually in my project pan the last 3 months. I was trying to finish up this side and actually ended up really liking this color as well. So I'm going to bring this back in and hopefully I can make some more use on it, maybe finish it up. And let's see, what else would I want? I'm going to bring this one in. This is the Bare Minerals Warmth. This has been a favorite for years and I honestly haven't used it recently. So I'm going to bring that in as another bronzer. And then I feel like that might do it as far as like cheek products, because again, I'm trying to keep this on a little bit of the smaller side. Actually, I'm going to do one more highlight because I just have one, and it's really intense, so I'm going to use more of a subtle highlight. You know what, I have not used this in forever, the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. I'm going to bring that in. Now we're on to eyeshadow palettes. I have a few. This one's just giant, and I love it, but it's just kind of hard to use. I actually wore it today because all of my eyeshadow palettes were in here and this one wasn't. And so I wore this one today. I've used this like greeny bronze color and then these two colors. So I enjoy this palette, but it's just kind of overwhelming, so I'm not going to be using that one right now. Let's see, which ones haven't I used for a while? Alright, I've chosen my selection. I'm going to be using the Natasha Denona Cranberry palette, the Pretty Vulgar Nightingale palette. This one, I've been kind of pulled towards a little bit of cool shades recently, and I haven't used this in a while, so I'm gonna bring this one in. Again, I'm trying to keep this collection kind of small. The Melt Cosmetics Gemini palette. This is going to be kind of like my warm toned palette. Really grungy. I said this in my last video, but I really want the Millennial Pink palette from Melt as well. And so I'm going to try and get more use out of this one. Ooh, I did pick up this little e.l.f. palette the other day. This is one of their little, like, I don't even know what they're called. Oh, bite-size eyeshadow palettes. And this one's in the shade Rose Water. But I've used it a few times, but not a lot. But it's so cute. And then lastly, the Ace Beauty or Ace Beauté Scarlet Dusk palette. And this one's a lot of pinks and some oranges, and so I'm going to bring that one in. I've been really enjoying pinks as of late. Now for lips. Lips are something, I don't use a ton of different ones, but since this has been in here the last few days, I've honestly been like, I want to wear a liquid lipstick. And so I think I'm going to pull some out. So I think this is going to be my lip collection for the month. This is the Manicadar liquid lipstick. It's called the Lip Whip, and this one's in the shade Dream. It's a really comfortable liquid lipstick. It's like a nude pink. It looks more pink on me, I feel like, but it's really, really pretty. And then I'm also going to be using this ColourPop Lippy Stick. I bought a trio of these. I think they're smaller than normal, and I just honestly never really used them. This one's in the shade Brink. I think this was the one I wore most. It's kind of a pinky nude shade, so just my go-to color. I also just picked this up. This is from e.l.f. It's one of their Seriously Satin lipsticks, and this one's in the shade Nectar. I thought this was going to be more nude and less like peach, but on my skin it just looks super peachy, and it definitely requires a certain look to wear it, so I'm going to try and get some use out of this one. I've got 2 lip glosses, just kidding, 3 lip glosses. I have 3 lip glosses. This is the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Champagne. It's definitely one of my favorites. And then I just picked this up a little while ago. This is from Model Co. And it's actually it's a lip oil, but it kind of leaves like a pinky stain to the lips. I'm not a huge fan of the scent, but I don't remember if it lasts a while. And then my Tarte's lip paint in the shade Flaming Hot. I am wearing this today. Again, I broke the cap on this one. If you haven't seen any other videos with this in it, I broke the cap somehow, and so I'm trying to use it before it goes bad. And then one other liquid lipstick. This is from Dose of Colors. This was a BoxyCharm exclusive shade, and it's called Nude Mood. This is a beautiful nude color. And then lastly, I just have a Glossier balm. This is the rosebalm.com. And I like to use this as like a chapstick or like a lip gloss kind of thing at night or in the morning when I'm getting ready. So these are going to be my lip products. I think I'm actually going to put, I leave my lip balms up top just because I use them a lot. So I'm keeping those out. I do have a category I forgot about. Eye products, like brows and stuff. So I need to do that. Let's see. Mascara, I left my favorite mascara in my makeup bag, which is in my purse right now, so I'll use that. It's the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Mascara. I'm also going to pull this one in. I just recently got this. It's the Milani Highly Rated Mascara. I've used this a few times, and so far so good, so I'm going to use that one. And for brows, I'm going to keep out all of my Anastasia stuff since I'm still kind of trying it. I actually think I have one of the brow products in my makeup bag as well, so I'll use that. And okay, so all the eye products I'm keeping out. Like I said, the Milani Highly Rated Mascara. Also going to pull in this Ciate Eye Luster. This is super pretty. It's just been in my vanity for a while and I kind of forgot about it. And then for brows, I am keeping in all of my Anastasia products. I have the Brow Wiz in taupe. I've got the tinted brow gel in blonde, and then I also have the liquid dip brow or something. It's something like that, and I have that in taupe as well, so I'll keep that around. It's just in my makeup bag. Also going to keep around the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow. This one's in blonde. It's a little bit warm. I've been kind of pulling it off with like a more taupe brow gel. And then I need to keep this in always and forever. This is the Flower Beauty Bubble Brow. A lot of the packaging is rubbed off now because I use it all the time. It's beautiful and they've discontinued it, which makes me very sad. So that is going to do it for my Shop My Stash this session. Again, I'm really trying to do these more often, and so I hope this is for like 2 weeks, and then I'll do another one and like switch out my products more frequently. But I need to like put together my vanity because it's been all out of sorts like the last few weeks, or like week, I guess. It hasn't been that long. It's been out of sorts for like a week, and I want it back to normal so I can access products and not have to search for them. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below. I would love to have you around, and until next time, bye guys.